Question. Are they so afraid of getting the truth or the truth coming out that they are willing to not look at evidence? Or maybe they're involved. So, latest is Georgia found machines like dumped off on the highway, voter machines. I think that watching the emotion from Sidney Powell, that she's holding back tears. And I think that the evidence that they have, I think it's huge. But some of the things that I've seen happen in this country over the past few years and before, even, people in higher power with money seem to get away with everything. I mean, look at Hillary. She's still not in jail. And I don't understand that. But being in trial myself over a course of some years, I know that people go free. And I have to live with that person being free because of our judicial system. Yeah, I could have taken it to Supreme Court, but we were tired, and I chose not to. I don't think people can handle the truth that's coming out, the truth that's already known. The normal human being, the mentality, the mental states, like especially about the virus, they can't handle the truth. You know, some of us who've been through some horrific things, you know, that we never really get past them. We learn to survive and cope, and then eventually if you can learn to live. And you just do that. You just live every day. You're not just surviving anymore. You're actually living. I think that's what people need to do now, is that you just need to take the small enjoyments or the big ones and just keep moving forward. Keeping your head on a swivel, being aware of everything around you and everything that's going on. Keeping your chin up, keeping your spirits up. Having fun with your spouses and your friends and your family, especially your children. I don't think age appropriately, I don't think you should be hiding anything from your children. I think that we are going to take this opportunity to teach our children. Some of the older kids, I don't know. I mean, you can tell them and you can tell them what you think, but I don't think they're going to listen. But you can put a seed in there to grow, that hopefully one day they'll realize and understand where you're coming from about the dangers of what's going on in this world. I don't believe it's just United States. I mean, we have people from other countries begging us to keep standing, and that Trump needs to get in office. I mean, why are other people in other countries afraid of this? Think about that. People in other countries who don't even live here find it that important. It's because there's much more going on in this world than an election. It's not about voting for a person. We're not only in a spiritual battle, but we're in a battle to fight for one another. You know, whether you like those people or not, they're still people. I understand that it's scary sometimes. I mean, it's hard to not let your mind wander about the possibilities if this happens or if that doesn't happen. Here in America, we just don't see things that we're seeing. I mean, a lot of people are still waking up from a bad dream, perhaps. But the reality is that you're not dreaming. It's like we're living this nightmare every day. We just wake up and turn on the news, or, I mean, I don't turn on MSM, but, you gotta find your own news your own way. Check other streams, check your live streams, watch another country's news, I want the Kraken released. But like I said, there's people that know the truth and are ignoring it. And I know that all too well. People can be faced with the truth, and because they can't handle it, they don't know how to deal with it, or they just simply ignore it because they don't know how to handle it. Sometimes the truth is so big, they don't know how to tackle it. I believe there is strength to bring the truth out. When it does come out and you learn about it, it probably won't be told the whole truth. But just take a deep breath and know that there's a higher power in control and that you're going to be okay. In the meantime, if you haven't been prepping with food and water and batteries and light bulbs and everything that you need, including a generator and gas, keep your vehicles topped off with gas. Don't let them get low. That's all I can tell you. Make sure that your family has food and water and everything else that you need for months. Well, that's all I really have to say for now. Have a good night.